So, you know, we wanted to set the tone for the game, obviously, early, but I talked about, you know, setting the tone for the season. And I don't think you could draw it up any better than that. We absolutely set the tone first inning, got 3 up, 3 down, and then, you know, put some runs on the board in the first inning. Had some really, really good at-bats. Guys were going deep into counts, a lot of 3-1, 3-2 counts. You know, Tony Jenkins, our leadoff hitter, who won't, you know, went 1 for 4, but he saw 23 pitches over a course of 4 at-bats, which is very, very good. And it just seemed like everybody was coming up with 3-1, 3-2 counts, and they did a good job with those counts. But just overall, good start. Happy that we swung the bat, because that's kind of been our nemesis the last few years, and we've been working really hard at you know, trying to improve on that. And I've been looking forward to watching us play for a while now against somebody else, and of course I'm looking forward to, you know, moving forward here and getting better.
Personally for you, what was it like, just first game?
You know, it's kind of weird. I mean, it feels very normal for me. I can't explain it. People keep asking me, how come you, this has like been my home for so long. It's just normal. I just happen to be the guy writing the lineup. I've always been, even as an assistant coach, very involved with so many things and out in the forefront. I've never been the guy kind of in the background. I mean, so, you know, but there's no doubt there's a difference. You're the head coach. You're the guy speaking. You're the guy talking. It's your message. I don't know, for some reason I had a very calm feeling about everything. You know, and before the game, during the game, even now. I don't know. My mind's kind of like, you know, this is the way we're supposed to always play. You know, and hopefully we can continue to keep doing that.
So even when the offense has struggled, you guys have had, you know, big games, but to do it on opening day, does it matter, like, to set, like you're saying, set the tone, like, do you get a buy-in?
It does, I think so. I think you got to think the guys leaving the ballpark today got to feel very good about themselves. Of course, I just got done telling them, don't pat yourself on the back. You know, it's one game. It's a great start, and it's a great tone setter. But baseball's a crazy game. You can come out tomorrow, and it could be we all know there, you could be a 2-1 game. You never know. I hope that's not the case, and I hope we continue to swing the bat. I mean, I feel good about our hitters. You know, again, we've got a good mix of lefties and righties. I like the balance in our lineup, and so, you know, I kind of forgot your question, but not sure if I'm answering. But, you know, all in all, I feel happy about the game. I know our players got to feel good about it. They got to feel confident. You know, we got the most runs we've ever scored in an opener against a D1 team. That's a lot of openers. That's the most we've ever scored. And you know, we've played Rutgers many a times, and we've struggled with them at times too over the years. So it's certainly, you feel good about the game.
In particular with Freddie, again, you talked so much about his added strength, and we saw that, the home run with the doubles. I mean, just what you see from him, his overall.
He's our best player overall, all-around player. He was last year as a freshman. I've always said Freddie can be as good. He's just scratching the surface, to be honest with you. When the lights go on, Freddie, there is a certain click to him that even goes up another notch, which is always special to have a player like that. You know. And so the game comes very easy to him. That's a great compliment to say about a guy. The game comes easy to him. It just seems like, you know, there's probably nothing he can't do. You know, of course he made an error tonight, and he has a tendency to lose a little focus sometimes in the field, but he's gotten stronger. He's hitting third for us, which he should be, and of course it's good to have Del behind him. I think that's going to be a good combination, because Del Castillo, we think, is maybe our best pure hitter as a freshman. But he's that kind of hitter. He really can hit the ball, and so I'm hoping, you know, we can leave those guys in the lineup like that, and as long as Jenkins and Villar do what they need to do, can score some runs there, because those guys, Freddie handles the bat pretty well, and he has gotten a lot stronger. So, yeah.
Can you stay on Del Villar, the freshman?
Yeah.
Multiple guys contributed, but he had to feel good while and then Moore, and then Luis comes in.
Yeah, well, first, Villar Villar had a good night. He 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs and 3 runs. I mean, I don't know if anybody did that, you know. So those guys, the freshman guys, didn't seem overwhelmed at all. They seemed very calm. I was very happy to see that because it's a big deal. And these are local guys, you know, a lot of them. Villar grew up right here in this ballpark. So it's got to be a little bit of something going on there before, you know, I mean, your first opportunity to play here. But, yeah, I think we have 4 freshmen, him and Del Castillo, and then you had Lala and Moore in the outfield. And did everybody get a hit? I think they all did. They all got their first hits, and some got more than that. And I was happy to see that. And we got it, you know, we took everybody, we basically brought everybody in off the bench other than one of our guys is injured, one of our hitters who couldn't, you know, come in and play. So we got to play everybody, and I like our bench. You know, I'm going to be a guy that will be platooning guys with matchups and righties and lefties. We got some guys that can play that were on the bench today that, you know, arguably could have started, you know. So that's a good thing to have, and it's a mix of lefties and righties. So I'm happy. That's good for a coach. You got some options, which is, you know, something maybe we haven't had the last few years. I feel good about that. But again, it's one game.
With the season Alex had last year, you had to feel good with him getting the ball over the fence tonight.
With who?
Alex
Terrell. Yeah, that was a breaking ball by the lefty, and so, you know, Alex, I think, has made great strides. It was nice. I'm maybe even more happy on the line drive. He kind of hit just off a center, up the middle, a little bit pull side, but because his biggest issue is for him pulling off the ball. I don't have a problem pulling the curveball because the curveball, he's a little out in front. That happens, but he kept his hands back just enough to backspin it over the fence. But Alex has made big strides in using the whole field. He has a tendency to be a little stubborn. He wants to pull, and of course the bats day he rolled over some balls that he just out in front of a little bit. But if we can get him to hit the ball the other way, like Zach Collins finally did his junior year, but if we can get Terrell to do that, he can be a real force for our lineup and for other teams because, you know, he's really he's probably the top recruit coming out of high school as a freshman, showing up, and of course we know he didn't have a great year, but you're starting to see signs of him figuring it out a little bit, so it's good.
Evan was good too. Pretty much what you expected?
Yeah, like he said, you know, it's a tough game. That's kind of a crazy game to pitch. It's an easy game to pitch, and don't get me wrong, but I say tough because...
You've been sitting for a while.
Yes, and, you know, and you're throwing... Look, you're trying to pitch to contact. Mm-hmm. You don't want to be walking anybody in this situation. I think he only had, one walk, and he struck out 8 guys, so he's going to pitch to contact, so they're going to hit. It's a little different, you know, when you're up that many runs. We're going to challenge the hitters a little bit more. So, you know, it's kind of a strange game, but one that I'm sure every pitcher would love to have because you have that, you know, that cushion. But no, I thought he threw great.
Now, Coach, there was before the opener, there was a big question of hitting, whether there was going to be improvement or not. But in the first 3 innings, respectively in the second inning where you guys scored 6 runs,
yeah,
and then in the third where you scored 5, you guys had like non-stop runs basically, and then in the 7th inning you guys had like a major change where you subbed everyone else except Tarab, and you guys still kept up that threat.
Yeah.
What do you attribute to that kind of success, and what does that say to you as a coach?
Yeah, Terrell and Del Castillo stayed in the game. We don't want to take the DH out because, God forbid, Quinones, you bring him in and he goes down. We don't have a catcher to go in, so you had to leave him in there. And like I said, we used everybody up, and that's why those other guys stayed in. But what it says is kind of what I said earlier. I like the balance of our team. There's guys on the bench that arguably could have started tonight. I told them too, you shouldn't be happy about it if you're not starting. I wouldn't be happy. You got to handle it in the right way. You know, you can't have an attitude, and you can't, you know, hurt yourself by doing the wrong things. But, you know, there's guys that I know want to get in the lineup that wanted to start tonight. And, of course, it was good to get all those guys in to come in and play. And I was happy to see that we kept scoring runs because you're right, we had a little bit of lull. It was just the right time to bring guys. It just worked itself out perfectly. Basically, we switched everybody after that last, Escala came up the last time, and we turned it over when Jenkins was going to come up. That's when we brought everybody in, and it kind of just worked itself out perfectly. And then if the guys are coming in fighting to try to prove to me they should be in the lineup, and we had some energy, kind of a kickstart again after a few innings of not doing anything. And so, you know, overall, everything kind of worked itself out. It wasn't a very tough game to manage, I can tell you that.
Thanks a lot, Gino.
Okay. Thank you, guys.